Hi, sister friends, it's Jenny. This is Senior Perspective, and we are going to do more bonus scenes today. This is the More to Love episode, and the title is Labor of Love, and it was episode number 7. Let's go. Okay, it's been a while since we've had a Kody word salad, so you get treated to it in the bonus scenes of this episode. To remind you about this episode, this is when Mary's sister and her husband, Nathan, come over and chat with Mary before they move her furniture into a truck, and Kody comes over to help move the furniture into the truck because they are going to take it for their house. So during the conversation, when the three of them are together at the beginning, they break away to this from Kody.
So, all relationships, once you're adults, are at will.
Really? I thought we were all slaves. Thanks, Kody. What else can you teach us?
Nothing.
I've noticed that a lot of Kody's word salads come from either him being caught and trying to work his way out of a situation, or when he thinks he's philosophical. And I think that's what we're going to get right here. Let's watch.
And I've been saying this for about 6 years.
We have to stop. I'm sorry. Okay. All relationships, once you're an adult, are at will. And I've been saying this for 6 years. Okay. You know what? I'm going to look up and find a photograph of Captain Obvious. What was that? Trivago or something like that. One of those commercials that had Captain Obvious. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it, or I'm going to find a clip, because I feel like I am constantly trying to find something along the lines of "Thank you, Captain Obvious," when Kody speaks. I will find it. I will insert it into this video, and from henceforth and forevermore, whenever he gives us another, I'm stating the obvious, but presenting it to you in such a way as if it's a golden nugget of information that nobody else knows. You're welcome. Adult relationships are at will, and I've been saying this for 6 years.
Our relationship is going to be based on the effort and the functionality of our relationship.
You know, I have to write these words down because this is ridiculous. I'm just listening to it auditorily the first time, and I'm like, huh? I don't even know what you're saying. Okay, this is rich. This is rich. I think we have a Captain Obvious at least 2 more times just in this little bit that he says. Let me just read the whole thing to you first, and then I'll show you different clips and we can react. He says, let me get my posture of a pontificator. There we go. Our relationship is based on the effort and functionality of our relationship. And if our relationship isn't working, then that would be you and I, are not making it work. We can blame each other, oh sure, and that's what's gonna happen. So I'm sitting here, Mary and all her friends are going to think that I'm wrong, and me and my friends are going to think that she is wrong. The worst. Unbelievable. So many words, so little information and logic, so much redundancy. I have learned nothing. Our relationship is based on the effort. Okay, let's go through it. Here we go.
Our relationship is going to be based on the effort and the functionality of our relationship.
Our relationship is going to be based on the effort and functionality. I don't think that's the proper word. Adjacent. Correct word. Adjacent being used again. Okay. The effort and functionality of our relationship. You can't use the same word twice in the same sentence. It's bad enough when you explain something, Kody, and you have to be redundant and use the word, but not in the same sentence. Come on. Do better.
He can't.
Our relationship is based on the effort and functionality of our relationship. Just to be clear, in case you didn't know, we were talking about our relationship. Okay, let's go on.
And if our relationship isn't working, then we, you and I, are not making it work.
Brilliant. Love it. Let's decipher what Confucius has told us.
I'm all ears.
If our what?
Relationship.
Oh, relationship. If our relationship isn't working, then let me define that for those of you. We means you and I together. Okay. Then you and I, are not making it work.
I'm learning so much.
If our relationship isn't working, then we are not making it work. It's brilliant. It's truth. I mean, you can't argue with them.
I need another example.
If the cake is underbaked, then you and I, underbaked the cake. Say the same thing twice, changing a couple words, and claim it as your own. Brilliant, Nietzsche. Or Nietzsche. My son was teaching me a few months ago. It's not pronounced Nietzsche. It's how we pronounce it. It's how dummies pronounce it. Okay, let's go on. I'm sure Kody pronounces it correctly. He's brilliant.
We can blame each other, sure, and that's what's going to happen. And so I'm sitting here, Mary and her friends are all going to think I'm wrong. And me and my friends...
Whoa.
My friends and I...
Me and my friends are going to all think that she's wrong.
I don't think he should have put the plural at the end of friend for himself, because we really haven't seen another friend of his. We saw old friends, past friends. I can't remember another friend. There was the Ken guy, but are they friends?
Ken's a high school friend of mine. We were best friends from about 7th grade through about 11th grade.
A few years ago, Ken sent a text to Kody saying, you know, dude, you really should just divorce 3 of your wives and come back to the church so you can be saved or whatever, implying that for his religious salvation, he should do this.
The fact that I thought you were going to be a polygamist bring in a lot of friction. I just thought he was stupid, honestly. I couldn't figure out what was going through his head, and it made no sense to me how he could do such a thing.
It felt weird, that whole episode. So, like, a friend is present in your life. We haven't seen him in about 10 years. Nathan is his friend, which is fine. Just claim it, though, Kody. Just admit it. Nathan is not only your best friend, but I think your only friend. And when you say Mary and her friends are going to think that I'm wrong, and my friends and me and my friends are going to think that she's wrong. I don't think so. I think that one friend you have, I think he's on Mary's side.
Ouch.
I have not seen anything to indicate he's pro Kody in this situation. And his wife, 100%, is not pro Kody. So...
Bye, friend.
When you analyze it, you realize that was a really sad statement that he said there at the very end. Well, sure, Mary and her friends are going to think I'm to blame, but my one friend Nathan over here, he's going to believe me.
You're going to have my back today, right?
Once you see Mary's side of the story, there's no way anyone can take Kody's side. I think Nathan is smart and he's just zipping his lip. I think he wants to stay on TV. We've seen a lot of Nathan. I don't know. Maybe Kody has been begging for him to be on more. I'm not quite sure. Let's move on to another bonus scene. Here we have a scene with Christine and David that feels like we've already seen it. I think they've taken a few little sections out of this bonus scene and showed us already, because I know they kind of showed us the doors opening, but not completely. Anyway, this is at the wedding venue, not the one they chose, but the other one.
the feel, the thing of Red Earth is the views and being actually in Moab. So their building is minimal.
It's really brilliant. It's the best business model I've ever seen. Spend as little money as possible in the building because everybody wants to see the surroundings. So we'll just have a wall on one side and then glass doors that we open up the frame to, and basically
everything's minimal. That way you can really experience Moab. I mean, it's really cool. As far as just getting like back to nature, it's really cool.
You've got the outdoors. It's a great business model. Spend a quarter of the money on construction and voila! Let nature be your decoration.
Your guests can either walk out there or Jeep out
Is that
there.
what I seen in your video then, where it shows that
Yes,
circle around?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
So you
what
can kind of take Jeeps out there or walk out there. It's not very far. It's like a 1-minute drive or a 5-minute walk. Okay. But it's totally private and a little further from the road.
Not much more to say. I'm glad she didn't pick it because I don't know if you saw in the scene as they're talking, big tanker truck goes driving by. I'm like, well, the scenery is good on the side where the wall is. But when you open it up on the one side, there's obviously a main road. That's a hard sell. They should have turned the building around so all the open stuff was facing the Red Rock. Right? Well, we see why they didn't pick it. The next bonus scene is Kody talking about the conversation that he had with Nathan and Rebecca and Mary regarding loyalties. And now that there's a divorce, who goes with who? Now, obviously, Mary's sister is going to have her back. So really it comes down to where's Nathan's loyalties, because Nathan was always close with Mary as well, but he's Kody's best and only friend. I think Nathan's just going to ride the line. I think he's going to like Mary more, but appreciates the airtime and all that Kody probably does for him. He probably gives him all kinds of stuff and buys him meals and, you know, we've seen the pattern of Kody trying to buy love at times. So that's my guess. I don't know that for a fact. I will say I do believe that Nathan, however, will not discard Mary as a friend.
For real, I mean, Nathan is going to have to work this out with his wife, but, you know, Nathan's a free person. He will gravitate where he is finding joy.
I hate how happy he is when he said that. Why does it bother me that he's so happy with that? Because I think he thinks Nathan is going to be by my side because I'm pure joy. All right. Well, we've been through episode 11 now, and Nathan and Mary laughing it up to the point that Kody was telling him to stop it when they were packing up the truck.
Oh, yeah. Wow, there you go. And are you saying anything? I'm not saying anything. Both of you are laughing your heads off.
Who's more fun, Mary or Kody? Come on. This might make for a good storyline in the future. The demise of the Nathan and Kody relationship. TLC, see? New storyline. Something new, something creative, a path to go down. If we're going to have Nathan in a bunch of these scenes, rather than always moving furniture, let's make some real content out of it. Let's keep asking him questions about his relationship with Mary and his relationship with Kody until it gets to the point that the truth comes out. Then when Kody sees it on air, that will be a storyline for the next season. Do I have to produce, write, direct, everything for this show?
You're so amazing.
All right, let's move on. Bonus scenes, more bonus scenes. Okay, now I hate the fact that this is probably going to make me have to go back and dig and find clips, but Kody is now talking about his relationship with Christine and how Christine said we would be friends someday. And he was like, no, we won't. But didn't we just hear him say like a couple episodes ago that he wanted to remain friends and she didn't? And I said, well, that doesn't make sense because she said she wanted to. I remember something like that. Oh, senior brain. I'll go back and figure it out. And once I find it, I'll insert it here. If you don't see it inserted here, I couldn't find it, ran out of time, or it doesn't exist. It's all in my head. It's a possibility.
I found it.
I've been sitting here thinking about Christine, not in the regret place anymore. I'm sitting back, looking back, wow, we had some fun times. There were some special times. I would have loved to have had a breakup where we could have stayed friends, but I think the reason we couldn't was because I just felt like every step of it was a betrayal.
Oh, please.
Okay, so now he's saying Christine wanted to remain friends with him, and he's like, please, of course not.
You know, we're fools if we think we can do it different than everybody else. Christine, I remember her saying, we'll be friends someday. I can't wait until we're friends. Oh, give me, please. You know, you have to find a way to make peace, and we certainly haven't made peace.
Nah. His reaction is what really makes me think he said something different just not that long ago.
I'm sitting back, looking back, wow, we had some fun times. There were some special times. I would have loved to have had a breakup where we could have stayed friends.
I might be losing my mind.
Christine, I remember her saying, we'll be friends someday. I can't wait until we're friends. Oh, give me, please. You know,
I might be cutting all of this out. I don't know. I swear.
And I'm guilty. I get it. I haven't made peace. The time may come when Mary and I no longer talking. I don't know. Right now, things seem okay.
They seem okay because Mary's putting in the effort to maintain a relationship with you. She's doing all the work. She's doing the heavy lifting. But mark my words, there will come a time when she will see Kody for who he really is, and that will be the end of their friendship that they have. And it may be sooner rather than later. What do you think? Well, that's all we have for this episode. Thank you for coming back to watch some more bonus scenes. Take care. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.